Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, just a quick lesson, you know what I'm saying, before I start out camp, you know what I'm saying, set up camp and get to prophesying this word. I wanted to do a quick, somewhat of a quick correction, you know what I'm saying, and just a video to express my gratitude and appreciation, all right, of the beloved elder Yashawamba of Dallas, you know what I'm saying, and you know his lessons are extremely edifying and extensive, you know what I'm saying, the way that he goes into the histories, you know what I'm saying, so eloquently, all right, and I just appreciate this wealth of knowledge that he has, you know what I'm saying, because he gave me full clarification, all right, and it was like it was the piece of the puzzle that I was missing, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for that. So before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawadah. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. All right. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect out there, man. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? The elder got into the whole, he, as he usually does, you know what I'm saying? He gets into the whole system, or the history, Slaki, the history of the sons of God, right? And he was, like I said, he was responding to a comment that I had posted, where I said, it would be interesting to see Lot come back as an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? It would be interesting to see that. But that was in my lack of understanding, because the truth of the matter is he comes from that very lineage. He comes from that very line, or that very stock. You see what I'm saying? And I hadn't realized that, because I understand that through Noah, through Shem, through Arphaxad, down to Eber, you know what I'm saying, which is where you get the word Hebrew, okay, down to Nahor, where he had begotten Terah, all right, Terah. But I had forgotten about the other sons that that Tahor that Terah had begotten. You see what I'm saying? Nahor and Haran, and Haran had begotten Lot, right? And it was just amazing when I thought about it, because as he was speaking, before he got to this precept, I had remembered, hey, Joshua had mentioned the ancestors who had worshipped idols, and then he went to the precept in Joshua, the 24th chapter, all right, and then it just clicked. It just clicked, and I was like, man, this crazy, like I'll admit, I'm not the most astute when it comes to the history of the genealogies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as sharp as the elder Yashawamba is. You know what I'm saying? I need to study more. All right, but that's the beauty of having of having our leaders. All right, and many different brothers who are gifted in different in these different aspects, or these different these different positions in the body. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say iron sharpeneth iron, right? So I want to get this real quick. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy. All right. Salaki. Okay, let me hit Deuteronomy. I think it's the 22nd chapter. Salaki, the 32nd chapter, I believe. Let me see. So this is Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter, verse 7. All right. It says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. All right. So you know, a lot of people say, oh, you focus only on the genealogies and things like that. You just focus on the bloodlines, and it's not about bloodlines. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? When you go into all these when you go into all this history, all right, even when you deal with the mission that Yahawashi was sent for, all right, he was sent for that very lineage of the sons of God, to regather them back in. All right, to regather the sons of God back into the fold. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I thought that was very interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had my, you know, my questions answered, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a mystery when you understand the history, as the elder said, you know, and it just came like that. That was the one piece that I missed, you know. Let me get this in verse 8. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, all right, going into the Adamites, as it were, you know what I'm saying? The sons of Adam, the you know, which would be of the lineage of the sons of God, all right? And, you know, when you understand that, then you understand what is written of in Psalms, the 82nd chapter, when it's talking about ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Okay, it's talking about that lineage, you know. Now, even though Lot had children by his two daughters, you know what I'm saying, and they would go on to be the Ammonites and the Moabites, right? That doesn't stop righteous Lot from being of that you know, that shall I say, that chosen lineage of the sons of God. You see? So, you know, that's the clarification. That's the clarification that I got, you know, and it was just a beautiful revelation, you know what I'm saying, that I've received through the clarification of the teachings of Elder Yashawamba, you know, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very appreciative. You know what I'm saying? But once you know, I'm gonna cut that there. You know what I'm saying? I'm finish the rest of this video, Lord willing, a little bit later after camp. But you know, I just had to stop and get a quick lesson in when I got to this point, man. It was just amazing. But I'm gonna cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. This is let me finish out that precept. Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8, it says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, when he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. All right, so that gives the correct understanding that all of these of the righteous branch, all right, of the righteous lineage, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be regathered. All right, they're going to be born again as the Israelites in the reincarnation. All right, or shall I say, they're going to come back into the fold as reincarnated as the Israelites. Okay, those that are standing here today in the regeneration, and those that may have already passed. All right, and may be in the spiritual world. You see what I'm saying? But these sons of God are still going to come back in the fold when Yahawashi comes and regathers the saints. All right. So I pray this quick one was edifying, you know what I'm saying, as the beloved elder had edified me. You know what I'm saying? This is his channel. Remnant Saved 144. All right. Righteous Lot and all the sons of God will be restored back to their righteous origin, the holy seed. All right. Subscribe and be edified, man. All right. So call Haloyim La, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. Hey, Shalom.